afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Rieg AD Wedding Show. It's episode 40, and we are at the beautiful Mentors Country Estate just outside Jeffreys Bay. We are privileged to have Melanie from Mentors who's joining us. Melanie, welcome to the show.
Thanks for being here. Nice to see you guys
Yes.
again.
Yes, awesome to see you.
It's great to be here. I mean, it's one of our favorite venues. It's one of those places where we've been privileged to do so many weddings over the years, and it's now been a few months since we've been here. So, and that's not because we couldn't. We didn't want to. It's because we couldn't. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Melanie, tell us a little bit about the history of Mentors.
Well, Mentors Country Estates was established in 2006 by Peter Hanke, who had this vision and succeeded to create the ultimate venue space for your larger groups and small groups between Plet and Port Alfred, to cater for weddings, conferences, functions, accommodation for your guests, sports facilities, you name it, all of it. And from the beginning, his beautiful and successful daughter Gita, a lot of people know her, started with the weddings. And it's been 14 years later, and what can I say? 14 years, about 400 weddings done by Gita.
Okay.
She's the best in the field. I've learned a lot from her, and I'm honored to be a friend and to work with her.
I think the first shoot we did on the premises and actually inside this chapel was a shooted dress that we did for Gita.
Yes.
And I think that was about in 2010 or somewhere around there.
In her original wedding
gown.
dress.
Oh, with the
red ombre. And
Was-
she was lying here on the red carpet. And so we also have a very fond memory. That was in 2009, I think.
Or 2010, somewhere there, 2009, 2010, yeah.
Okay, Melanie, you touched on all the functions that the venue can cater for. How many halls or facilities do you have to accommodate the guests?
We have a few available to accommodate basically everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Starting from a boardroom that can take up to 10 people, and then our smallest baby, 7 to 8, cater for 7 to 80 guests.
Okay.
And then we've got one that caters for 150 guests with a lovely Lapa area, bar facilities, and overlooking the country estate. And then my personal favorite, the other one, they've got weird names, so I'm not going to mention the names now.
It's just going to confuse people, especially if they don't know the venue, because it is Ganaqua.
Ganaqua Damascus.
It is.
But the other one's capacity is 250 guests.
250.
Yeah.
Is that the one that the live shows usually take place in?
No, but this one for 250 has also got a Lapa deck area with a bar facilities, and then our biggest one can cater up to 1,000 guests for weddings, or 2,000 for delegates.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's massive. I know that hall. I mean, we've been to one or two of the shows over the years.
We've had a few weddings there, but it's usually used for your shows. Prize givings.
We've had school functions in here as well. That's been.
And political gatherings.
Yes, we've photographed one or two of them here as well over the years.
So it's really we're sitting in the chapel, and the chapel can host how many people?
150 people.
Okay, and then the halls outside or inside.
Well, from a small boardroom all the way up to.
So how many facilities are there? Sorry, I'm just.
In total 5. If you include the boardroom.
That is really a lot. There's no such venue in our
that was
region.
The idea with Mr. Hanke to try something different. And
just out of interest, what was the biggest wedding you've had?
That I don't know.
Okay, it's always interesting to know because I mean you're just imagining 1,000 guests at a wedding. I know that obviously happens very seldomly, but I can just imagine.
No, that would definitely be before my time.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, it's fine. Just an odd question.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
But I really can't imagine. I heard another photographer chat. Today is actually a networking conference. So one of the photographers that talked there had a chat the other day about Durban weddings where they've often run close to 1,000 or even over 1,000 people, and how difficult it is for them right now to scale down those weddings. You know, so I mean, we think it's difficult if you've got 100 guests and you need to bring them down to, let's say, 50 or something. But think having planned for 1,000 guests and then suddenly have to scale that down. So I mean, it's something that we're not used to, but you can accommodate it. I think that's the beauty.
Yes, and the nice thing is to have smaller individual halls available, so that you're not stuck with just this big hall.
Yeah, you've got the option. So so it literally caters for that size group, and it keeps it intimate, and it makes everyone feel at home, you know, with no unnecessary empty space around them.
Melanie, if you guys host a wedding, what is the services that you offer?
Yeah, we work with a wedding package. It includes the lovely chapel and the venue that you choose, and your basic stuff: tables, chairs, cutlery, crockery, white tablecloths, serviettes, waiters, our staff, cleaning before, afterwards. We bringing out the champagne, putting on the lights, candles, you name it. We do all of that. We don't do decor because we've learned over the years, everybody is so unique and special in their own way, and they've got their own style.
Got their own ideas.
Yeah, and own ideas. So we have a very good list of suppliers, and in our packages, we do the recommendations.
Okay, and catering, how does that work?
Yes.
Is it in-house catering?
In-house. Okay. Our wonderful chef, can do whatever you want. Okay. Whatever you prefer, from canapé, starters, main meals, desserts. We've gone on our website or a link. We can send you a link, you do your selections, he will come back with a price and adjust according to you, what you need.
So it's a conversation. So it's not preset. So it's you can chat and engage and
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. And then, what accommodation is concerned, do you have a bridal suite? Do you prefer a bride to get ready in a certain place? Because as photographers, we love it when the bride and the groom gets ready on the same premises. We prefer it.
Not at this stage.
Okay.
We are honest with our bride and grooms that we want the best for them, and we're working on a plan to set something up, but we recommend them to other places, supporting all our local accommodation as well.
But you've got a lot of accommodation.
Yes. We've got. We can accommodate 117 people sharing. Different options, houses that can take 19 people, 10 people, 4 free. And what's nice about this, you don't need to travel, or it's safe, sleep over. A lot of people make a weekend of it. Even have a braai the Friday before the wedding, or the Sunday have maybe a brunch together before all depart on their ways again.
Yes, I know you have all the facilities, and I know you've talked about, but just touch a little bit to the viewers on what an entire wedding weekend can entail, because you've got the braai areas. How can you facilitate guests like that?
Well, it has been done. You can do it separately. We do have a lapa area at the accommodation that the guests can come together and braai, but that's separate. We can arrange catering, braai flies, whatever they want, or they can use one of the lapa areas the night before, have a little get-together cocktail evening maybe, and so accommodation is separate from the venue.
Basically, they can stay on the premises for the whole weekend, and they can have a proper weekend wedding, and they don't need to drive anywhere. So if they want to drink, if it's allowed over the weekend, at least they can do so, and they don't have to worry about driving.
Can you buy the alcohol on the Thursday and only drink it on the Friday? Is it still legal?
In your private residence, that's the only thing.
Okay, but if you paid for a place to stay, isn't it legally your private residence?
I think what you do indoors, behind closed doors, is no one else's business.
I think I'm just pushing
But I mean,
And it's close to the main beach, 5 km away, shopping malls, swimming pool,
You've got
farm animals.
Yes.
We've got
something to everything.
Really got everything.
I think for me personally, what I like the most about Mentors always has been this chapel.
Yeah,
I think
love it.
the whole styling of the chapel, the size of it, the fact that you can accommodate a nice group of people, but it doesn't.
But it still feels...
It's intimate, it's small,
Yeah.
and it just photographs beautifully. I think that's the thing for us. I mean, it photographs beautifully, you know, inside or outside. If you're just here on the outside area where the confetti and the things are normally, it's just beautiful. It's a stunning chapel. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, for me as well. Even to do the shoot with the couple, say for instance we've got bad weather, which often happens.
Yeah, just
with
inside
this
here, it's got
wind.
so much options.
You can do an entire bridal shoot in
You've
this
even done a shoot with a
chapel.
bride where she got ready beforehand.
Yes, a boudoir shoot
Yeah.
we've done inside.
Yeah.
The architecture and everything just leans it to the most beautiful romantic photos that you want on a wedding day. So to have a bride in her gown in this chapel is just a cherry on the cake of beauty.
Yeah, so even if you don't know what's happening in the near future, but if you only need to do ceremony,
Yes,
you can take...
Beautiful to do that, yeah.
you can do everything here.
Yeah.
Well, I think from our side, two quick questions. The one is just some advice for the brides. I think that's something that's part of the reason why we do this, is to share as much and as wide an opinion of suppliers, and specifically people that's been in the industry for many years, to advise brides and grooms or couples starting this whole process, what's the best to do. And then maybe if you've got any promotions or things like that, you're welcome to share that with our viewers as well.
Firstly, from the beginning, you must enjoy the journey. A lot of couples argue and stuff, and just enjoy it. Make the best of it. It's all about love and enjoying the whole experience. I think they will actually help you in your future with other decisions in your life as well. Make the time to look at different venues. Go and see. Make an appointment. You will never know if you haven't been there.
Yeah.
Ask questions. Don't be, or you'll think, oh no, that place looks too expensive for me. But at the end of the day,
ask, you're never going to know.
They've got a special, or the chapel is included in the venue, you name it, and everybody's got their own taste, and you must fall in love with the place.
Yeah.
Be happy together.
Yeah,
So take the time to go and visit the places
and communicate
with
the
Gita,
coordinators.
who can give you so much advice and list of suppliers and help with all of that.
Especially, I mean, you know how many of your weddings is people from out of town.
Yeah.
So they don't have any references of
knowledge.
anyone.
Exactly.
Any local
We've
knowledge.
got all
And I
that
mean,
in our
you've
package.
got a good know-how, and obviously
suppliers.
we'll only refer the best dressed hairdressers, florists,
Gita, over all these
suppliers,
years, we've built up
a reputable
list of trusted suppliers. And I think it's the same for us as, just sharing those trusted suppliers with the people that, like you said, even most of our clients are also from out of town.
Yeah.
Even some are from international weddings, whenever the people can travel again, but they need to trust all of us that you can provide.
Yeah, and you want to work with suppliers that's on a certain standard that you are that you're feeling that you are also on. So the references must be good.
And it sounds funny, but we all have a lot of friends, but make sure you choose the right best
your bridal party
to help you with
your
people.
preparation.
Yes, just
for sure.
For that special day, Gita's there. We all are there from the beginning. Gita works out a program for the whole day. So from the start, we are there to back you. But you need your best man in.
And your bridesmaid or your maid of honor.
To support you.
And know that they will be there to help you.
Yeah, to help and not think that it's about them. Because that we've seen, unfortunately, a couple of times that the ladies' case, that they are more into their own hair than into their friend that's getting married to help them. So that is very solid advice. Ladies,
choose correctly. Choose wisely.
Choose the friend that's got your heart or your interest at heart. Definitely.
And the last thing was just promotions.
Yes. We've got a wedding promotion. It started in June till January.
Okay.
10% discount on whatever venue facility you choose.
Okay.
Okay.
And the chapel is included. We also have a wedding and function brunch package.
Okay.
For a smaller or morning
Small,
type.
yeah. So it's a shorter
Morning.
time frame, so it's much cheaper.
Okay.
At the Lapa area. That also includes the chapel.
Okay, so it's the first one is 10% discount, and it's now from June to December.
To
January.
January.
To Jan, okay.
And the price won't change in January. If you
Okay.
book now, even
Okay.
if you get married in 2030, we promise
That's a long
it
time
will
to plan
stay the
it.
same. The price will stay the same.
Okay. And the other one is for a small. More a morning
Brunch
type of
Function
Okay.
or wedding.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we do weddings, functions, 21st,
Yeah.
90th. We had last year 2 90th birthday parties.
90th.
That
Then
is
the family all come together. They stay
Yeah.
for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Get
like a reunion.
yeah, and yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
thanks for that. We'll put the details obviously down below with your contact details. And I mean, we advise anyone if they're serious or interested that they get in contact to get the specifics and everything. And yeah, thank you very much for making the time and for the lovely scones, which we're going to dig into now, and also some coffee and everything. So
Big pleasure.
that was a pleasure
Thanks for
having you.
your time. Thanks for having or taking the time to come and meet up with
No, we
mentors.
love
that's
being here.
awesome. It is lovely to be here. We've got a beautiful day, and we'll make sure to put all the detail
Yes,
below.
down below. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, and remember, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away that Rieg AD family lifestyle or couple shoot, the value of 3,000 Rand. And remember, since episode 39, there's a nomination bracelet
With one chain or
with one
link sorry.
added from Gabriel Jewelers added to the prize as well. So that's even more reason to subscribe. And we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Thanks.
Dis kat op.
Cut off time, yeah.